51% contraction in GDP means a lot of belt tightening needs to happen. But can South Africans tighten belts in the dark if they can't afford electricity? Wayne du Plessis is from the Southern African Faith Communities Environment Institute, and he joins me now to discuss some of the issues that they're putting on the agenda. Wayne, good evening, and thank you so much for your time on the Pulse. Firstly, let's just talk about, this vehement response that you have issued in terms of Eskom or the government's pursuit of nuclear energy and why you believe it doesn't need to be on the table right now.
Thank you, Kathy. Good evening, everybody. The South African Faith Communities Environment Institute has conducted a study in 3 communities, Mitchells Plain, Khayelitsha, and Klapmuts. And the point of the study was to identify what South Africans are giving up, in essence, in terms of the electricity cost and what they're giving up to be able to purchase electricity. The results were quite shocking. One of the main things that people have stated that they are going to leave behind or give up is the purchase of healthy food, such as fruit and vegetables, also things like transport, things like entertainment that they would require. One respondent even had responded to us and said that she's busy giving up the purchase of breast milk formula and rather purchasing tea for her newborn baby because her electricity costs are so high, she has to cut in certain places, and this is where she's chosen to cut. So it's quite a belt-tightening exercise for everybody, and especially affecting those that are most vulnerable.
It's a lot that those that you've spoken to are giving up, and quite frankly, when we look at the state of the economy, South Africans are going to continue to give up much more in order to be able to access electricity. Is Eskom providing the adequate service that South Africans deserve and need right now?
Well, I think we all know the answer to that question, that the service is not enough for what South Africans need. We struggle to keep our lights on a regular basis, and Eskom has said that's for a lot of different reasons. But what SAFC is saying basically is that we need to look further and invest in things like renewables so that we are able to hit our nationally determined targets and contributions in terms of our greenhouse gas emissions. We need to move away from the big centralized energy sources like nuclear and explore others that really will add power to the grid, but at the same time not leave us with a problem in 20 to 30 years. And what we want to do, especially, and we want government to do, is have transparency in their dealings and really let the public know and have a say in their energy futures.
Do you have confidence in Eskom and its current CEO in terms of the ability to turn that organization around and also ensure, like you said, that they're doing better for South Africans?
I think we all need to have confidence in those that are leading our SOEs in our government. And while the public response is to hold those to account, we do have confidence in people to do their job. The watchdog of the public will always be there, and we will always keep an eye on to make sure that people are doing what they are doing. But we want to believe and we want to have confidence that Eskom, the board, the CEO, and all of those others from the SOEs are doing a good job.